So yesterday or 2 days ago, I did some research for this assignment, and I found some numbers that were kind of alarming. It's about a lady who left the teaching profession after 6 years of teaching in the fourth largest urban district in the country, which is similar to what I work in. I think we might be like the 30th largest. We're the 30th largest, but I think we're number one or two poorest district in the country. So when you leave this district, you have to, same thing if you leave Syracuse City School District, you have to answer a series of questions. And there's a poll that is taken. And in this poll, 46% of teachers said they left because they didn't feel valued in the workplace. 45 said they didn't experience any support from the administrators. And those two go together, I think, pretty well. If you have a good administration team, you're going to have a pretty decent working environment. If the administration team cares about the school environment and the students and doing their job, it makes your job easier. But on the other hand, if you have administration that have a closed door policy and discipline isn't top of their issue, you're going to have a pretty tough time working in that environment. So this teacher in this article that this guy followed this teacher around for 6 years doing research with her. That was one of the main reasons why she ended up leaving the profession early. So what do I do to combat this in my room? Well, we talk a lot about respect in my room. My room is set up in a PBL learning environment where there's 3 stations set up. I have one station where they sit face to face with me. I have one station where they do labs or do close reads or something like that. And then I have another where there's technology, where there's iPads and they can do like Castle Learning or MobiMax or Khan Academy or some. I found a guy who does a lot of stuff called Bozeman Science. So they'll be sitting at that point at those places doing that. Another thing to be leery that I do is I teach 7th grade, but I make sure that I'm seen in the 6th grade hallway throughout the year, so students already have a familiarity with me when they come up to my room the following year. I've been asked a couple times, why do you walk around the school so much? And part of that is to be visible. I think it's very important to be seen, and that cuts down on a lot of issues. If a kid coming into my classroom in September already knows of me, he's going to feel a lot less anxiety towards me and towards the beginning of the school year, where there's already a lot of anxiety already built up. So then we already start off on a wrong foot. So one of the things those are a couple of things I do. I volunteer a lot. We have a building men's program that I do. So from the research, being sensitive to the research, I've set up my classroom like that, and being able to have the students respect, like the research has said, I'm able to teach these kids a lot more than spending time on discipline issues.